Welcome to your virtual City Hall. I am Tom, and I will be assisting you today. Shall we start by taking a tour at our virtual space? These are the control buttons. You can adjust the flow of the instructions anytime. You can use this button to adjust the volume of my voice, or opt out of a voiceover. Is my speech too fast for you perhaps? You can adjust it through this button. If you would like to print the instructions, you can download them here. You can ask me any question throughout the process by clicking here. Please click on the microphone and record your question after the tone.
Hey Tom, can I book an appointment with an agent?
What type of appointment would you like to book? What would you like to do next? If you are already familiar with the service, you can navigate to a specific stage from here. To help me assist you, please let me know how you feel about your digital skills. I will now adjust my guidance accordingly. You can also update your preference later. We understand that this is a stressful time for you. Here is what to expect from our service. The service comprises of 3 stages: an online eligibility check, the creation of a personal database, and finally the application form. We want to make sure that we help those who are most in need. The eligibility check helps us understand your personal situation a bit better. We will ask you a few questions to make a first estimate of whether you could be eligible for social assistance from the Municipality of Haarlem. At the second stage, you will be required to create a personal database that will facilitate the review of your application. Your personal database is a secure place where data on your personal finances will be stored for review. Lastly, you will need to provide us with up-to-date information on the circumstances that lead you to seek help. It comprises of a responsive application form that is partly filled in by information from your personal database. What would you like to do next? To file an application, you need to pass the eligibility check. Let's get started. Do you hold a Dutch or EU citizenship, or a valid residence permit for the Netherlands? Are you registered at an address within the Municipality of Haarlem? What is your age? Are you a registered job seeker at UWV? Is your annual gross income below the national minimum standard of X euros? Does the cumulative value of your belongings fall below X euros? Lastly, are you currently receiving any government benefits or a pension? Thank you for completing the eligibility check. To find out your result, please log in. Before you can apply for a benefit, your responses to the eligibility check need to be verified. This initial screening increases your chances of receiving a benefit once an application has been filed. For increased security, you need to connect your account to a biometric signature. Click on the signs above to find out more about each type. You can verify your identity by scanning your fingerprint on a portable scanning device, supplied by your local city hall. You can use your voice to record a predefined phrase as a biometric password, with the use of your device's microphone. You can verify your identity by scanning your fingerprint on a portable scanning device. If you haven't been supplied with a fingerprint scanner yet, we recommend that you set up a voice signature. Whenever you are ready to record, click on the microphone and repeat 3 times the phrase "My voice is my password."
My voice is my password.
At the second stage, you will create a personal database that will verify your information and help you automatically fill in parts of the application form. Using your verified identity, you can now start compiling your personal database. You can choose to compile this information manually, or grant us permission to contact the respective agencies directly on your behalf. Instead of filling in information you've shared with us before, you can grant access to your personal information stored in different government departments. Please drag the sliders to the right to denote your preference. Information we might request from these agencies include your registered address, marital status, Dutch language education, as well as your latest CV and employment payslips. Information we aim to collect about your finances include your tax return information, child benefits, and self-employment documents. For personal data such as bank savings, current mortgages, property insurance contacts, or healthcare certificates, we will contact third parties directly. Please select your providers from the drop-down lists. Thank you for setting your privacy preferences. Please read carefully the privacy statement before confirming your choice. Your privacy preferences have been saved. What would you like to do next? The third and last part of the process consists of a partly filled-in application form. Apart from confirming information collected from your personal database, you will also have the chance to report any changes in your personal or family circumstances that lead you to seek help. To proceed with the application form, please keep the following information at hand. You can expect the application form to take about 30 minutes to complete. Not ready yet? Don't hesitate to pause your application and come back later. Please wait to check the information that is automatically filled in by your personal database. Now, please tell us, Mila, what is the reason of your application? Have you been employed or self-employed in the last 12 months? What is the starting date you wish to be considered for a benefit? And how have you been making a living in the last 3 months? To start the bank income section, please check the collected information from your personal database. Please select any debt that applies to you. Do you have a private insurance? Please share the details of all current and savings bank accounts to which you are a co-beneficiary. You've reached the last step of the application. Please confirm the collected information. Mila, do you reside at your registered address? Please report any change that occurred in your household compared to the recorded data. How many people live with you currently? Is your residing address a rented property? Mila, who in your household contributes towards the costs? And lastly, is there any housing condition that leads you to seek help today? If so, please specify. You have reached the end of the application form. Please review your information carefully before submitting it for review. You have successfully submitted your application. We'll get back to you with a decision within 4 weeks. Please bear in mind that a house visit might take place before the final decision on your application. That's it from me. I'm glad to have assisted you today. How was your experience?